There we go.
Is that live there then, yeah?
It's live.
It's not come up on the corner for me yet.
Yeah, it's the same with everyone, so that's great. So.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. I like these cold opens. They're better than just sitting there waiting for it to go live and then going, welcome!
And we're on.
Just seems very forced. Nice.
Okay, I've been waiting for like a few days now. I'm dying to hear your rant.
So the rant will happen after you talk about OTT. Go through the OTT stuff first, then I'll start them with the rant.
All right then.
Dick flipping fucking dickhead.
Jim Cornette Mark.
Fucking damn proud too.
Okay, so we got the Marty Marks, we got the Marty Marks, we got the Jim Cornette Mark. Zoom and Dan was a Haskins fan, yeah? Yeah, that smile indicates, yeah.
I love how his microphone finally works when the video is just not getting there.
I'm trying to gauge on his video. I don't know it.
It's like a live action version.
Go back to use two different devices here. Use one for sound and one for video.
Please. How long are we into it? We said 20 seconds.
Around that, and already it's gone.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run down, right? This is going to add to the joke. I'm going to run downstairs. I'm going to grab a pen and I'm going to mark every single time I say, what was that then? Just to see how much it gets there. And after 20, I might stop. I've always said, no, that's all we see in that. Like, Jesus.
But it was working fine for ages.
It's working there.
Yeah,
okay,
no, it's much better than it was. Look, lads, you start there with OTT. I'm going to go run over there and grab a pen because I thought I had one up here, but I don't. So, you start with that.
Because clearly Aaron doesn't care about OTT.
It's not that I don't care. It's just...
It's not that he doesn't care. He wants to complain afterwards. So he's just going to let us get all the excitement out and then he'll complain.
Yeah,
exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's having listened to what actually happened.
No,
we'll just see if he looks back over it. Some of our view.
Go on with 2 seconds there.
All right. Well, actually, instead of starting off then with actual OTT, I want to talk about the Fight Factory Pro wrestling shows. Did either of you go to them?
I didn't get the chance. I'm raging that I did.
Okay, so first off, they did one in Sean Casey, Community Centre, which I didn't bother. I was gonna try and be like Aaron, be anal and be prepared, but it was actually a pretty good show considering like they're starting to do it all up again. They have another show coming up in Offaly. I think it's this weekend.
Yeah.
So if anyone has a chance to go out, I would recommend going out to see them. The lads are very fucking talented. Like this is the lads that are doing the Fight Factory, and a lot of them do the contender shows that OTT are doing. Like Nathan Martin and Darren McNearney are the two bigger two names I'd definitely be looking out for.
Isn't Darren going over to Canada though?
Yeah, he's going to be training with Lance Storm.
Wow.
So
who's going off to Canada?
Not Lance Storm. What's his name? Darren McKierney is going to be going over to Canada to train with Lance Storm.
Is that the second Irish wrestler as well that's gone over to Canada in the last year?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, this fella is training with the Fight Factory at the moment. He does a few of the OTT contender shows. He is an absolute cracker in the ring. Like, he's amazing to watch.
It's ridiculous. I know I said this every couple of weeks. My God, Irish wrestling has just gone leaps and bounds in the space a couple of years. Like, it's ridiculous how quick it's going. Like.
I mean, it's gone from being it's gone from kind of being non-existent to completely just out there. Like, there is nearly a show kind of nearly every weekend or every 2 weeks you'll find a show.
Yeah.
in
And
September.
that's just between as well CCW, PWU, and OTT. Just
Yeah.
those three companies alone. You've got a show every 2 weeks. Like,
It's great, like, because on September there's the OTT show in September, and then
Contenders.
the next day there's Uprising show up in Belfast, which again highly recommend. Uprising is a great one as well. That we went to see them, the first show one of the first shows that they did up in Belfast. Myself, John, and Ali went up, and never couldn't regard it. Like, it was one of the best decisions we'd made. It was a great crack. It's really weird seeing like Kings of the North, like, his face. It is disturbing.
That must be weird.
It's like,
they must be one of the few tag teams around, I say, that can actually be a heel somewhere else in the face. In a complete,
It's
just literally a couple of miles down the road. Like,
an hour and a half down the road, completely different kind of fan group on it. But it is, I have to admit, it's great getting a chance to actually cheer them once a year.
Yeah, they're so talented.
I love Kings of the North, I do. I love them, and I hope
But
King
you
doesn't.
just can't show that in Dublin.
Oh no, you can't. I cannot cheer them in Dublin. Like, as soon as they come out, I'm like, fingers up. That's it. I'm done. Like, I can't. It's just no. And I might have had, like, no, I just can't do it. It's too much.
that Republican side he has just coming out immediately when you see him.
It's like, I actually have their shirt as well. I'm like around the house, and I was like, oh, I have to go around to the shops, and straight away I was like, I'm gonna change this before I go out to the shops.
Just in case if I get stabbed by someone on the way down, like.
No, you never know who I might run into in this area, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna change this.
That was like a couple of years
What
ago.
is the one? Is it the Sons of Anarchy style one?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's.
If you weren't really looking at it closely,
Yeah, if you weren't paying attention to it, yeah, you would think it is just a Sons of Anarchy one. But I think me and my mate were in McDonald's one day, and someone the OTT hoodie that I had on, so I'm like, they would definitely have recognized the King of the North T-shirt had I kept it on. I'm like, just zip up, not doing it. Yeah, so they did. Yeah, so anyway, so if you get a chance to see the Fight Pro Factory lads, definitely recommend it. They did a show down in Kildare as well. And the BO
That's Fight Factory, isn't it? Not Fight Pro. That's Fight Factory, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Factory,
Yeah.
correct, sorry.
Just so I know, like,
they
I'm
also
not, there's not a new school about Ireland's there.
I'm thinking of, like, Fight Pro is in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
You know,
I've got
Trent
Trent 7
7
on the brain. I have Trent 7 on the brain, I guess. But yeah, no, definitely recommend if you ever have a chance to go and see them. Definitely well worth it. They'll be doing more Dublin shows as well, coming the next kind of monthly type things again. The next show, I think, coming up before OTT is going to be Main Stage in Parnells. Yeah, out in Coolagh.
There's another show as well. CCW's got a show in 2 weeks. They've got another one of the over 18 shows in 2 weeks. Some on 26 down at the marina somewhere.
Yeah, there it's literally.
And if it's anything like the last one, that thing's going to be a sellout. Like,
Do you think?
it's not got a serious buzz going on with this. People were asking me because they know I had some part in it before. People were asking me in the street, like, I barely knew, going, what happened at the last wrestling show? Were they fighting in the street or some shit like that? There's a buzz around it now. Like, people are starting to realize that there's not just a wrestling company in Cork. There's actually a fucking good wrestling company in Cork. Like, go on, anyway.
Yeah, so then that kind of thing brings into the kind of run up then to Scrapper Mania.
No, it doesn't.
Not gonna lie, I kind of cried a little bit that night, and it wasn't because I was drunk. I was genuinely pissed off at the bloody outcome at
Did you
the.
just say Scrapper Mania? You called WrestleRama Scrapper Mania.
I did, didn't I?
I was thinking that. Is that for winning, huh?
Yeah, I'm coming to the realization I can't multitask because every time I look at my phone, it's like the Scrapper Mania things are coming up. So I'm just like, yes, yeah, being the elite Scrapper Mania, yeah, I can't wait. And so WrestleRama, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed.
I think everybody was.
At the outcome of the main event, and it wasn't because of who won. It was just that it wasn't down to Marty and Mark. I want to see Ryan go first. Just,
yeah, one kind of nice stuff. It's always that kind of thing. You know, there's going to be a new champion's guaranteed. But like when Ryan was still there, it's like, oh no, he could still win.
Although that's good booking, though.
I know.
No, you want to see Mark Haskins and Scar to go at it, like so.
I wanted to see Mark. I wanted to see Marty win.
I think everybody did, kind of, but we really.
I love Mark as well, though. Like after the last OT.
We did talk about it, like that we need to have our hopes like fairly low because of the reality of him being able to defend the title on a regular basis.
Yeah, but the reason why, though, I thought Ryan was going to go first was after what happened at the last OTT show and how that match ended. I assumed that Mark would have pinned Ryan there and then it just would have left him and Marty to actually go at it. I kind of knew that Mark was still going to be walking out with the title. It's a hope that one of them is still going to walk out with the title, but it's just fucking Marty. Poor Marty.
Poor Marty.
I think he's grand.
He's just made millions on Converse, you know, poor guy.
How did he manage to swing that? Like? It's one thing getting Converse like shoes with your face on it. There's another thing having actual Converse with your fucking face on it. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, we're gonna make these just for you.
Yeah, it's like you're that special.
Like, there you go.
You have your marks buying them, like myself.
We are talking about the same guy they made umbrellas for. I mean, shoes are grand. I know that, but like, if they're making shoes for him, shoes are one thing, umbrellas are another thing.
Yeah, but like
I can't buy spending
like easily.
I think I actually seen one of those umbrellas around town the other day.
Oh my god, I want one.
I could be wrong, but I nearly certainly seen a Bullet Club because I kind of was a quick glance and it was gone, but I was like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't be able to justify spending that much money on an umbrella knowing that it's going to break after.
I just never use it. Just look at it.
Just in a shrine. I'll start a Marty shrine in the corner.
The funny thing is, like, you have it and you're like, I'm not using it. It's lashing outside. It's like, I'd rather take a soaking than damage this. I cannot do this.
You actually think maybe if I do like make the Marty shrine, I'll just like.
I don't know whether Dan's face is frozen or he's just in a perpetual state of bitch face. But it's just there.
I generally do have a resting bitch face, and people constantly think I'm angry. So I'd be inclined to agree with you.
You look really like, oh no, you're gone now again. Oh shit. Yeah, you're just there, just. It's like I like wrestling.
I can see myself moving, but I don't know if you can see me. I don't know.
Anyway, so that was good, yeah? Was the show good overall? Was it?
Yeah, well, I thought it was.
I heard people alright didn't get over that. It didn't like the was it the women's match? Went too long or something, or went too short? No, went too short. Yeah, it was only 8 minutes. Yeah.
It went far too short. It was 8 minutes. Now, bearing in mind, the show ran an hour over.
An hour over. Jesus.
Over.
10 matches, there's a lot to put in.
Well, that's something.
Shouldn't have been the match that suffered, but it did.
No, but there was also as well an awful lot of people kept saying that they think Katie was injured as well, and that might have been another reason why it kind of.
I know
rushed.
she came out a couple of weeks ago and said she had a shoulder injury or something like that.
Yeah,
like
she's
she was already
for a while. Like she's had that injury for a while now, I think, and it's like fair fucks to her for still wrestling on it. Like she's a
beast.
Like she is actually.
She was wrestling the next night then in Belfast.
Fucking hell. At least then she was in a tag team match though, so she can get over that.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, it was a tag match she was in.
Fucking Valkyrie got on those RTT shows quick. Did she do any of the contender shows?
Who?
No.
Valkyrie.
She hasn't. They've only had. Was she? She was not contenders. Valkyrie?
I think she was at the first one.
No.
I think she was at the first one.
'cause they'd only Amy Alonso at that one, and Katie Harvey. They're in that gender neutral tag match with Justin Shape.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she hasn't been.
Gender neutral tag match.
I swear, I still piss myself laughing at when I hear someone scream equality.
Equality.
I can't. Hearing Justy scream equality is just quality. It's just
worth the ticket price alone. It's worth the price of admission.
Yeah, I have to admit, actually, the last Contender show was pretty good. There's like literally, it's the only problem is I think at one point I burst out laughing, and because it was so quiet, you can just hear me bursting out laughing. I think Kings of the North are just like, "What are you laughing at?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. I just don't know." I'm pretty sure there was a comment was made about their accent, and I pissed myself laughing by doing an impression. Now the Canadians like, "That's racist. You're a racist." I did that and pissed myself laughing. And they just happened to hear me laugh, and I got picked on for it. I get for sitting front row every goddamn show. Good fun.
So is that the end of the show? Is there any more points in that one? No.
I'm going to let Alex actually talk. I went over a couple of stuff.
10 matches.
Like 10 freaking matches. Can I just say, I don't want 2 Unlimited at OTT anymore. They are going to kill somebody very soon.
If not themselves.
Not themselves.
No, they botched that so bad, that shooting star press, and that's after almost killing Zach Gibson. I mean, I hate Zach Gibson, but I don't really want to see him die in an OTT ring.
Because he's a great aid.
Anyone die in the ring. I don't care who it is. I'd rather not see anyone die in the ring, but it is kind of either just kind of slow it down maybe a little bit. They're very
fast
all the time. Like, you need to kind of just take a second. Like, I understand that you just want to get so much in, but for the love of God, man, just calm down for a second.
Yeah. So there's
that's what's wrong with independent. That's what's wrong with independent fucking wrestling these days.
No, that's what's wrong with independent.
Shut up, Jim.
No, this is the point of trying to get across. This is the point of trying to get across with independent wrestling. It's just get your shit in and just don't think of anything else. As long as the movie looks cool, what the fuck?
Hold on. That's us commenting on one particular match.
That's a lot of independent wrestling, though. A lot of it.
Your opinion, though, on it. Like, under independent wrestling that I have seen, that's not the opinion when I come out of it. One match of me saying, "Jesus, I just need to slow down before you kill yourselves." That's one match and one tag team. That's not me at a handful of indie wrestling.
If anything, some of the other matches went slower than I thought. Like Ricochet and Seidel was way slower than I thought. Like,
really an awful lot. Like,
they didn't do it.
What happened there, Amy? You just went.
All I saw was like Dan's eye.
He's still there. He hasn't moved. It's really funny. He's just stuck in the perpetual state of bitch face.
For a second, all I saw was just this giant seeing eye on my screen, and it just and the resting bitch face is also kind of creeping me out.
I'm gonna keep it up here from here, and then it's just Dan disapproves. Worst thing is, its face is down in the corner, but anytime I click on it, it's just a grey screen, so I can't blow it up to make it bigger. It's the balls.
What other matches were on the card?
The last on the flats against Sterling and Gibson was quite good, if short, but it was good.
Actually, now I'm just thinking, what I kind of missed I missed Jordan Devlin's promo at the end of his match.
Oh, that was good. He was like, "We have 3 imports in the main event. Your best Irish wrestler is in the opener. I want the title shot," pretty much.
Yeah, so do you think he's going to get it?
I'd say he's kind of been beating everybody. I'd say they're priming him for a main event run, especially because he's probably the biggest name in the company, having been in the UK tournament. Like,
yeah, well, because the reason why I asked is because at the Casey, he beat what's his name? L.E. Cleary. LJ Cleary for the
superstar though, that guy.
But him and Jordan had a match for the lightweight. Yeah, and he won. But Jordan is walking around with a title now, technically. But I think they are going to.
Did he come up with that at the OTT show? Did he come up with the Irish heavyweight title, junior heavyweight title?
No. Did he?
Oh no, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No.
That's weird.
It's an OTT. Like they never once mentioned it
at all.
Acknowledge that.
Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they just?
I don't know. It would make a really good mid card kind of.
Although I don't think that's their belt. That's not their belt though. I think that's Fight Factory's, isn't it?
Probably.
I don't know.
I think it's Fight Factory's. I could be wrong, but I actually think that's Fight Factory's belt.
Sure, he won it, didn't he?
Is that the one that Justy designed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, are you done? Can I rant?
No.
Okay, actually, you know what? No. Okay, no. Do you know why? Okay, this is. You can have a rant after this. Second. Let's just bring it up to the tag matching question that you want to rant about.
I'm not even going to rant about the match because I haven't seen the match. I'm ranting about the dick spot in general.
You haven't seen the match?
Okay, all right.
No, because I don't care what happened in the match because the dick spot's the fucking problem.
All right. Well, the dick spot didn't happen until the end of the show.
It was, yeah.
There was a run in from Justy, Humperdinck, and Logan, and then Team Prick, some fucking security there. I love the two lads though. I have to admit, I actually do love the two lads. I do love them. They're hilarious. Came out. All right, so we'll just shit got weird. Let's just say. Okay, shit got weird. There was a cornet appearance, in the shape of a racket.
Tennis racket, yeah.
Yeah, tennis racket.
Yeah, decent.
Angel Cruz came out with the tennis racket, which had Jim Cornette's face on it.
That's amazing.
And
yeah.
Yeah, he got it over the
Right, did that get a pop? Did that get a clip?
Yeah. Of course it did. In all fairness,
like a Jim Cornette appearance in OTT, of course I was going to get a pop.
Can you imagine if he actually showed up in OTT? Jesus.
I would boo it to the. Like, yeah, he has real heat with me, you know.
Thing is, though.
If he just appeared, walked out, and says, "You're all idiots. Why are you supporting this?" and walked off again, it'd be great.
Like you could.
Kind of what he does anyway.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I might have a McGregor like reaction to it. Who the fuck is that guy? Like that'd be my actual reaction. Only reason being because I'd be too drunk to comprehend what just happened. If that happens in December, the next stadium show, it literally will just be me necking back a bottle of wine and like. All right, but look, Aaron, you've been waiting for this.
No, talk about the tag match. Just say how the tag match went, and then I'll fucking blow a gasket.
And
let's just drag this out for like 10 minutes.
Dude, go into every single spot. Explain why every single spot was good.
Actually, shut up. How amazing actually was Joey's and Candice, their fucking ring attire. Did you see their ring attire? It was amazing. It was like the haunted levels from like Mario. And it was the purple background. It was it was so cool. It was adorable. It was like felt like I was just like, I'm in love with his ring gear. I
actually do love that, actually, even though I don't like a lot of modern wrestling. I do like a lot of the attires because most of it is like video game, pop culture stuff goes on Twitter, so it's kind of cool.
I will say this, however,
but I have seen a lot of his gear, and a lot of his gear is custom made, and it looks fucking unreal sometimes. Yeah.
I will say, you porn is clearly paying well if that's the type of gear that he's getting.
Oh yeah. I thought it was Pornhub as well. You think Pornhub would jump on that, like, because their marketing team is fantastic.
Point out this is the second time I've brought porn into this. And I was waiting for Alex to say something. I was like, no, I'm
You're
taking
destroying
over.
Alex's poor little mind. He doesn't know what pornography is.
If we're to go by the messages that we had last 2 weeks ago after we finished the podcast, that son of a bitch knows exactly what porn is.
Leave me alone. Amy's bullying me.
I'm
Amy's bullying me. She's corrupting my
Aaron,
own.
is this bullying?
I'm not even gonna back you up because you're the one that forfeited the game of Words with Friends today because you had none left.
You
Fucking-
cheated. You got 60
Jeez.
joke. What the fuck is that? 60 points for the word joke.
I had to use the French word just to be able to use an X against. No. Is that a fidget spinner? Is that the Batman fidget spinner?
No, it's just a piece of paper.
No, not you. Dan.
Dan. Oh, damn.
Is Dan's
That's
face moving for you? Because it's not moving for me. It's still stuck in the perpetual state of
It's
Bitface.
slightly moving, but I'm only after copping for ages. He was holding. Yeah, it is the Batman fidget spinner.
Oh, I can't see it. No.
Not moving. Oh, lads, we're like.
God, we
fucking-
veer off topic so fucking easy.
No, we're so. We may as
We were
well
talking-
just.
I blame Joey Ryan.
I blame Amy for this as well because we want this bad veering off topic until Amy came along.
Yeah.
We more or less stay on topic.
Ouch.
We sort of veered off a little bit, but not too far. We kind of were in the same ballpark as what we're talking about, but this we're way off completely.
I blame Dan for bringing out a fidget spinner. Like,
We've got a half.
Well,
That hasn't helped either, I suppose.
in all fairness, you were looking at us to cop it the way you were holding up to the camera.
Just standing there going,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't really blame me.
the Toriano shrug. Like, I don't know.
Anyway, so what was the match after the tag match?
Was it CCK? Was CCK before or after?
I think they were after. Oh my god, I love CCK.
how much
They're
belts
so
do they
cool.
have? Do they have
I don't-
every tag title in every major company in England and Ireland?
No,
Well,
Barrow.
in England at least.
they've three. They've kind of Fight Club Pros, Attack, and then some other company over there.
I
But they
look
lost.
like they have a lot more. They
There's
had
only three.
Progress one as well, didn't they? Or do they still
Yeah.
have it? Did they have it?
They lost them like straight away.
They British Strong Mustache Mountain have the Progress titles at the moment.
It's a great effort. That's a great tag team. Then.
It is brilliant.
First time I
Mustache
heard that, I was like, "Oh, this makes so
They don't
much
really
sense."
go by that anymore. Though. They're kind of they're fully British strong style now.
British,
Nobody
yeah.
really calls them
In all
Mustache Mountain
fairness, they still have Mustache Mountain merch, so yeah, they'd still go by it, I think. But most places still seem to be booking them with British Strong style.
anymore. Oh god, yeah. That name alone is worth like 100 tickets.
I know.
They're just the coolest thing on the indies at the moment, without any doubt.
The rumour that they're going to be in the new 2K18 game as well.
Are they?
Yeah, they
So
said they got scanned for it or something.
But that happened with other people before that, and they weren't put in. So, but
Because
you never know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got scanned only recently. So then January and February comes around, and they'll be like, I don't know, a UK Championship tournament, like fucking
Yeah.
packed.
It might be.
Wouldn't it be amazing if Jordan Devlin was in that? Oh my god! I would
Have him.
get the game just to get Devlin.
Yeah.
At least it wouldn't be too hard. They just have to copy Finn and then just
Copy Finn, just make it a little bit smaller.
Your head.
Anyway, where were we?
We're on CCK and we ended up in WWE 18. I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, that's not my fault.
That was my fault.
That's not my
That was Dan's fault, was it?
I was
Damn
just
it.
commenting on something you said, so it's just like, it's not all me.
Oh yeah, no, we were talking about the title wins. Yeah, no, they don't have the Progress titles, but their match at WrestleRama was. I love their
Who were
match.
they again?
Kings of the North.
Kings of the North.
Yes.
It was for the tag belts. That's what the match was for, and I swear to God, like it's literally.
Again.
I
Are they
don't think
ever-
I've ever watched. What?
Will Kings of the North ever lose?
What was
this
that,
fucking
Alex?
Are the Kings of the North ever going to lose them tag titles? Like,
I think they are. They will.
Are they?
I just
beat them
who.
at this stage?
Is that NLW's tag titles
No,
or
it's
OTT tag team titles? Why don't OTT have their own world titles? So
NLW's is more prestigious or something. This has been asked a lot.
Yeah, there's much more of a history between the NLW title than it would have been an OTT title, and that's not to be disrespectful to the lads at OTT, but who have held the NW.
It's like Rob Van Dam held it.
NWA title.
Thank you. Oh, that's what makes this worse. I'm sober, like.
Oh, gee.
You're still in the cum though.
I think I am. There was a lot of wine and vodka.
I
this
drank
week.
whiskey and I still wasn't that bad Saturday night myself. I drank a lot of whiskey that night.
I think no, well, because my week this week, and it's only Friday, so I've since maybe like Sunday I've just constantly been on like vodka and wine. So
just keeping it classy, but also very.
I was in mourning, to be fair.
True.
Ah, yeah, true.
That was my excuse for drinking the vodka anyway. I was in shock. But yeah.
By the way, your cat actually looks like a cat that's befriended my one. I mean,
what?
There's a cat that's around the place, like behind my house, and my cat has befriended him. They're now the best friends, and it won't fuck off. And it looks exactly like your cat, at least from the one photo I've seen. Anyway. He just sits there judgingly, just looking in the window as if to say, "Fuck you, like, why are you here?"
That quite possibly could be my cat already reincarnated. To be fair,
the funny thing is about it as well. It's like I don't know how they're speaking to each other, but it's like a fine line about how far he can get into the house. It's like my window's still outside in the back garden. Well, the yard. Is just like he sits there like with his head just in the window. The moment one paw goes in, my cat just smacks in the back going, "Fucking my house." It's kind of funny actually.
I see what you're doing here. We're on the internet and you're talking about cats trying to increase viewers.
King of the North. Who do you think they actually will lose the titles to?
Unlimited.
Is there actually any team that they're building up that could actually do it?
Yeah, Unlimited. In which they will actually kill Bombsaw and then have a funeral and a title celebration.
They always defend as a trio, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Not always.
No. Well, sometimes they do.
Too, but they just do anyway because trios are in right now.
Trios are in.
Yeah.
What, threesomes are in? What?
Technically, I think, Aaron, I think they'd be classified as foursomes in that case.
Wow.
If they come in trios, as it is.
Jesus Christ. Amy's giving away a little bit too much every week. Amy's giving just a little bit
I
more.
shouldn't be allowed on the internet. I'm just gonna hide.
In fact, this is the best place for you, to be fair.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, we veer off topic way too quick. My brother must be sitting outside there going, "What the fuck?"
I just want to get to your rant. That's why I keep just stopping. I just want to hear your rant. I've waited all goddamn week for this.
I can't just want to wait for like another half an hour and then
We're already 35 minutes into it. Jesus Christ.
So give the people what they want. I want to hear this rant.
Give the people what they want. I've told no one else I was doing this except for the three of us in a group chat. So give Amy what she wants.
Let's go. Go ahead. I'll give you a free rein.
Ready for this.
I was a lot angrier as well the other day when I saw this first. So I kind of regret not recording this there and then and just putting it up now. But, right?
I'm just going to mute myself. So it's
just going to mute myself. We're just going to see Alex down the corner for the next 15 minutes going. Right? There is tons wrong with this fucking spot as it is, right? Now, even if the spot made sense, right? And bear with me now here. He should be, and mind me language now, should be fucking hard when he does this. So at least then, he has a muscle to flip. But he doesn't. He's fucking soft. So, away from the logistical purposes of this round, I mean, the spot itself, that's the one thing I have a problem with if he's going to use it. Away from that, the spot's fucking retarded. He's flipping someone with his fucking dick. And I hate when people inside the forum as well going, well, fucking, what is it, The Undertaker and shit like that. Are you actually bringing up the greatest gimmick in the last, 20 years, 25 years? Into a fucking argument about a dick flip? I want that person banned. That person needs to be banned.
That was me that brought it up to you. But anyway, go on.
No, it wasn't. I saw the comment before. I think you brought it up as I saw the comment. It's fucking stupid. You cannot compare the greatest wrestler, one of the greatest performers of the last 25 years, if some fella who, if it literally wasn't for TNA, of all fucking companies, he wouldn't have a job. Did any of you know who Joey Ryan was before TNA? And answer honestly.
No.
Did any of you hear of Joey Ryan after his TNA run ended until the dick spot came around?
I think Keane might have, but other than me, no.
See, like...
I might have, but I think he might have done something else. There was something else he'd done that was controversial.
The DDT belt, that's the other thing that he has any notoriety for. Because I think he's held that on and off for about 2 years, I think. He's essentially been the one that's been carrying it on with us. Oh, yeah. Right? And as well, fucking, right? So then you have the fucking, the spot itself is just fucking stupid, all right? There's no way anyone can rationalize that. I don't care how stupid wrestling is at times. There's no way you can rationalize somebody fucking flipping somebody else with a flaccid penis.
It's a fucking... Okay, I have a feeling that your major issue with this is the fact that it's flaccid and not hard.
No, but I'm just saying it in general. That's not my major issue with it. The major issue is the fucking spot itself. It's fucking stupid. It is the dumbest professional wrestling move out there. And this is coming from somebody who was in the ring with somebody who just shoves his fingers down his throat and they pass out somehow. Like, if that is more believable than you flipping someone with your dick, you've got a problem. Professional wrestling, yes, it's supposed to be fun at times. I get that. Because, let's be honest, out of the four of us here, and I say most of the people in the forum, I could probably say Edge and Christian is probably the most favorite tag team. At least top 5 of the last ever.
Nope.
Okay.
Top 10?
Nope.
Top 10?
I probably would. When I first got into wrestling, Edge and Christian were the tag team of the time, so they would have been one of my favorites anyway. They probably always would be.
And they were stupid a lot of the time, especially when they broke away from the Brood and they started getting into that whole thing with the 2 other tag teams. They were their own thing and they were stupid, right? Stupid shit happens in wrestling. I get that. But this is just gone beyond the realms of being stupid and just outright, completely and utterly fucking retarded. This move makes no sense. The person who does it thinks people like him, but in fact, they kind of like the move instead of liking him.
I do admit, I do kind of like what his part is. I think he's funny.
The gimmick was fine at the start. I actually quite like the gimmick at the start because I'm nearly certain he started doing that because of TNA. I could be wrong, but I'm nearly certain he started getting that gimmick around the same time he was with TNA because he was a sleazebag or some shit like that. Right? Fine. I actually quite like the gimmick. But
sorry. I will be back. Sorry, there's just someone at the front door. Just keep talking. Keep going.
Yeah, I'll shout a bit louder so you can hear me. But like, it's just I try to keep my thoughts because I am like this close to like proper blowing a gasket.
You're just
right. I know you're ranting. Would you like some rebuttal?
After I'm done.
No, you're overthinking. You're completely overthinking it.
I'm not overthinking it. If I watch fucking a professional wrestling show, I expect to have some fucking realism in it. There's certain moves that you look fucking stupid when you do them. But I'm sorry, he's flipping another human being with his fucking dick. It's not real. And I get wrestling in itself is not real, so to speak. And it's predetermined. I don't care. There's nothing you can say to rationalize flipping someone with their dick in all the stupidity the sport has. That is just a step too far. All these, like in the mainstream in general, who actually likes wrestling? Who takes it seriously? This shit is not the shit we need if we want to have some fucking credibility these days.
outside of the wrestling circle is going to watch that.
Do you realise the very first time he done this, who covered that story?
Who?
I could be wrong, but I'm nearly certain the BBC picked it up. And it was, look at the man flipping the other fella with a dick.
But the BBC have showed death matches before. Like, they cover...
I don't like death matches either. I think they're fucking stupid as well. And this is coming from someone who actually likes hardcore wrestling. I do like hardcore wrestling. It's just some death matches, they get to be retarded.
Do you just like Zack Sabre Jr. 60-minute, I'm going to wrap your arm around yourself?
No, like...
For you to fuck.
I've said this in every part. I've said this with everything I brought up. My favourite wrestling matches of the last 5 years, my favourite two on the top of my head, are Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate and Sasha Banks versus Bayley. They're two good matches. Good wrestling matches. Because I actually believe the two of them wanted to kick the shit out of each other. Especially Dunne and Tyler Bate. I know they're friends outside it, and I know they're a tag team in England. That didn't bother me when I saw the two of them beating the shit out of each other in the middle of the ring. Because I thought the two of them were actually going to kill each other. I thought Pete Dunne was going to rip Tyler Bate in half at some points in that match. Just for the sake of being, I'm better than you. But I'm veering off point. I'm getting back to the fucking spot. The spot is fucking stupid. The spot makes no fucking sense. In all the shit that happens in wrestling, there has to be a point where wrestling fans go, yeah, that's a bit retarded. Surely there has to be a breaking point. What's the breaking point now? All the shit now that we have, that's it. It's just, I get wrestling doesn't have a lot of realism, as I said, some of the time, in some of the moves that they do, but surely this has to be the one move where people go, nah, that's a bit fucking stupid. Where's the line? I just need to ask you, what's the line that we have to cross?
Right, well, look, my view on the whole Dickgate, if we're just gonna go on that sense now, right?
That's the name of the fucking title.
Like
no, go on, you were making a point, Jeremy.
Yeah, I can't really remember what it was now. No, my view on the whole thing is if you're gonna start taking wrestling like so seriously, you are gonna kind of just take away all the fun out of it for yourself.
But I'm not.
Now, in saying that, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the dick move either. I'm not a whole fan of the flip. Yeah. It's in my kind of mind. I would rather they didn't do it because I think it is just stupid. But I'm also not going to get all agitated over it either or frustrated over it because it's like some people find it entertaining, some people don't. Stupidness, some people don't. They'd rather it was more focused on an actual wrestling type thing. I'm kind of in between the whole thing. I can take it or leave it. It's not going to ruin a night for me. It's not going to make me lose sleep over it. It's not going to make me go off on one for like maybe 10 minutes. Right?
Thanks for that one. Thanks for that little fucking jab there. Like, fucking...
No, but like, I mean, this thing is, it's just, with me, I can kind of like...
If I saw it in the show, I wouldn't give a shit. It happened, I'd be pissed off because I'm like, I would be pissed off for such a be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I have to fucking watch this doing. I'm not going to be that bad about it. And to be fair, it's not like I was stewing it on for the last week. More just trying to get my argument in place, which went to shit 2 minutes in because I lost my train of thought because my brain was this close to fucking snapping.
Yeah.
But the problem is, and the problem is with the whole thing is that, like, he's flipping someone with his dick. He's flipping someone with his fucking penis.
Can I just point out something here? Okay, my parents are never going to see this, so I don't have to worry. But the thought of someone being flipped with a dick is not really like a suspended belief type situation if you're a female.
Yeah,
okay.
You're supposed to suspend your disbelief when you watch wrestling. I know the two lads out there aren't going to get killed from a pile driver and break their neck, but I'd like to believe they could. Do you know what I mean? Which brings up the fucking Leo Rush spot. That dickhead.
Yeah, no, okay.
Surely Alex can agree with me on that one. That was fucking retarded.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was just...
In the context of the feud, it worked, but I think...
I'm going to hit you. I'm going to come up to Dublin and I'm going to smack you. I'm going to stab you with this pen.
Oh, Aaron, you have to let me make my whole point. I
No,
agree with you,
he took
but
a pile driver from a ladder to a table and didn't even get up groggy, just shot up and went.
Aaron, I agree with you. Let me kind of point. Out of context, it looks like the most ridiculous, stupid thing ever. But in the sense of that feud of his last ever match in that company and his last major spot, fighting spirit like that kind of worked for that match. But if everybody started doing it, I'd kind of think it's ridiculous. Like, everybody knows selling Canadian destroyers these days. But once, as the end of a blood feud, it's not the worst thing ever. But if everybody and their freaking dog starts doing it, that's when it becomes a problem.
I'm going to.
Go for the dick flip as well.
No.
I will actually say that Leo Rush one did kind of piss me off a little bit because I'm just kind of like, at least like slightly, maybe stumble a little bit. Like
Stumble a little bit, just, you just got your head driven to a mat through a table from about maybe 10 foot in the air, and you're not going to at least go, ow.
Yeah, I'm on your side here, Aaron. Like, as a big fan of tables and ladders matches, that really annoyed me.
Yeah, it kind of shits over like what other people have gone through in those matches.
I think someone as well commented under it. It may have been you, Alex. I'm not completely sure. Now that makes the package pile driver look like a more devastating move. What? Because he kicked out a two?
That wasn't me. That definitely wasn't me.
That one, because he kicked out a two. Like, somebody said that, and I kept trying to find it. I just couldn't be bothered to reply. Like, how does that make the package pile driver look worse than it already is? He said kicked out a two. So, it's like any other fucking movie to it.
Leo Rush wasn't meant to land the way he did, because I think they were meant to do a power bomb, so he was meant to be, he could roll through it, but I think he actually landed on his head and kind of still went through with it.
Well, then he should have just sold it.
I think he botched the landing.
He should have just sold it as if it was a fucking move. Even if he did get back up, to just stand there and just look at him like he was fucking, as someone said, Road Warrior Hawk. It's just... Which, by the way, that reference made me laugh so hard. Because he's a prick for doing that.
So we're all in agreement here. That spot was annoying. And
yeah,
it's killing the business, according to Jim Cornette.
And
Yes.
that has done more damage than the dick flip has.
Yeah.
What was that?
Throw that in there, Dan.
Okay, we'll do a vote. Which is killing the business more? The no selling or the dick flip?
No selling.
No selling.
Dick flip. I hate the dick flip that much.
Oh.
I hate the dick flip that much. I don't care what anyone says. I hate the dick flip that much.
What would have happened then if Mick had no soul to the flip?
I don't know what would have happened to wrestling in general, but Jim Cornette would have, I think his head would have minorly exploded. No, actually, sorry, no. If someone knows sold it, Jim Cornette would probably piss his pants and just pure unadulterated laughter. That's what he wants.
No, I'm not.
Know what somebody said, right? What Jim Cornette said. The only reason Mick Foley did that move is because he can't say no and he's too nice for the wrestling business. I'd love to be in a room where Joey Ryan says to the likes of Scott Steiner or someone like that, I'm going to flip you down with my dick, bud. Could you imagine if he said that to Scott Steiner? He'd probably grab his knob and rip it off.
That would be probably more like how much you paying me.
Scott Steiner would probably go, I'll let you dick flip me if you let me sleep with your wife. So, I mean, I'd say something tells me that Scott might be up for it if he thinks that's what he's going to get out of it. I mean, it's... No, I was going to make a comment there, and I'm like, actually, no.
I love how that's irrational. Scott might do it if he had to have sex. So. But, that's the point. Can you imagine if he tried to do that to, anyone? I think Mick is probably the only one that's been in the wrestling business more than 10 years that would take that flip, no problem. Even though, actually, if you listen to as well another clip from Jim Cornette, apparently when he was doing the WCPW show in Orlando for WrestleMania weekend, he goes, I'm not commentating his match. I'm just going to go into the back and do my own thing and wait till the match finishes. And he said if he does the dick flip, I will get up from the commentary table and beat the shit out of him myself in the middle of the ring. And the lads at WCPW said apparently, we don't like it either. He's not doing it. So I don't think he actually did that in that show.
Were they not kind of PG shows anyway?
Yeah.
I don't think they were. WrestleMania. I don't think when it comes to WrestleMania. When it comes to WrestleMania weekend, though, let's be honest, the crowds are more adult. There might be one or two kids in there who's honestly going to see WCPW if they're under the age of 16, because they're not really going to know who it is or what it is.
They're a YouTube federation, so possibly
They would have a younger audience.
They would have a younger audience, yeah, but it wouldn't be as young that you would, go. Can we show some more?
It wouldn't be for American. For an American audience, no, definitely there wouldn't be an awful lot of people going to it at all. An American audience.
Was during the time when they were having the fallout with YouTube? Or was this before?
No, that was before. That was before that, because they had the fallout with YouTube happening about 2 months ago. This was that, like, anyway, that was my rant. I also had a rant written down, and I wrote it down. That went on for, I think, 45 minutes. So I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I was trying to read it back, but I got so angry near the end, it was literally just squiggles. There weren't even words, and I can usually read.
Something tells me your brother took away the pen and just gave you a crayon. You were that angry.
I kind of could hear him like out of the corner of my ear, and he's actually inside the room going, "Will you ever shut the fuck up, please? Just shut up." Because he knew what I was going to do with it. I was like, heads up, I'm going to start screaming. I might start screaming very loudly. But, listen to Jim Cornette's podcast this week because it's quite good. And he explains exactly. I actually just even go onto YouTube and find that clip of him talking about it. It goes on for maybe 25 minutes. And you just, it more or less the same argument I had. It's just that he's at a level head about it. Where does it stop? What?
I don't think I've ever heard Cornette and level-headed in the same sentence.
He's pretty level-headed in this. To be fair.
He's anyway, very, very low.
His podcast can be good at times. I like listening to it because I like listening to old stories from wrestling. So like shit from like the 70s and 80s where people legitimately thought it was real. I love hearing those stories, like heels getting up behind him.
That stuff is entertaining as hell.
It is, and he had somebody on his podcast this week that talks about that. Something about he was like working some fella, and there was a riot going on around him, and the other fella he's working is in there, like he's supposed to be the face, and he's like, "Don't stop the match! I need to get my shit in, my ass bats!" And there's a riot going on around the place, and a police officer lost his gun in the midst of everything. His fucking gun. Like, thank God wrestling is not that serious anymore.
If Aaron got his way, it would be, though. But,
God, can you imagine a dick flip?
I might be coming up to Dublin, right, for that elite show.
Yeah. Oh my God, I thought you were going to say just to kick Alex's ass. I was like, oh!
No, I'm coming up. I have to come up because I have to sort out a visa for Philadelphia in January. I might have to come up around that time. I will specifically find you, and I will kill you. The podcast that week is just going to be me smashing Alex.
while me and Dan are in the background. No,
don't stop. No.
Give me all monotone. No, actually, I can't catch my young self.
No, what's going to happen is it'll be outside the National Stadium, so it'll be Dan being like, no, stop, he's just a kid. Meanwhile, me, wine drunk, love is blind. That's what it will be. I'll see if I can get Nathan to send that to me. Actually, I think he might still have that video, and I'll send it on to you. For your view only, I do not want it going anywhere else.
Let's go on YouTube.
Oh God, I'm putting. If you send that to me,
John and Tyler Bay and Trent Seven, and they will probably respond and be like, "Who's this? Who's this one?"
No, I'm pretty sure they would actually remember me after what happened at the meet and greet or at the merch stand.
Oh God,
what happened at the meet and greet?
Yeah.
No,
the merch stand.
What happened? Did you trip and fall over the table and make a complete ass of yourself?
That would have been so much easier to get back from. No. What happened was...
Can't wait for this. Go on.
the pictures I sent you of, or actually I sent to rub in at Alex of how close I got to Trent 7 before when he was sitting on my lap. At the last OTT show they were at. It was literally like me sitting front row and like Trent 7 was sitting on top on my lap, right? And the John Morrissey had gotten photos of the thing, and that was grand, and they went up on OTT's website. That was grand. And printed out a poster and he used these two pictures, and I think the caption he used on it was Trent 7 put my ass in the seat, and it's the picture of me, and he also has like a wet floor sign in the middle of it. I was up at their merch stand. I was buying their t-shirt, the new British strong style one with the 3 skulls. I was buying that, and I was talking to Tyler about, like, I was joking about, like, saying next time you're at OTT, I'll get your shirt because you're the one I have to get, like, to finish the volume and all that jazz. And John came up and went, poster in, and I kind of looked, and I very quickly kind of went, and eyes just went wide, and I was a bit embarrassed, and I was also a bit drunk still. I kind of just went off on a little bit of a tangent at John, being like, I can't fucking believe you. What the fuck? I was like, you fucking prick. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? After I had kind of started freaking out, the lads kind of realised that they didn't really look at the sign and what it said. And straight away, Tyler kind of went, I was like, I want to have a look at this. And he opened it up, and then Trent had looked at it again, and literally I kind of looked up at them. I was mortified. I could feel myself going red, and because I started freaking at John, Tyler had backed away slightly. I think he was thinking, I'm gonna fucking throw him over the table, and I do not want to be there to catch him. Back up slightly. Meanwhile, Trent looked at me and just went, at least it was a comfortable seat. And I just kind of went, and then I had to walk off, and that's when I went to get Marty's shirt, and I had to and we were doing like getting a picture with Marty as well, and I was still like just mortified, and every time I looked over, saw a merch table, they were just like, I'm like, so I have a feeling they might remember me just from that one encounter of Tyler thinking she's gonna kill him. Fun, good times. Good times. What was that, Dan?
Video of that. Oh.
That's 6.
I need to change devices anyway because the battery's going on this.
Okay.
I love this t-shirt. I'm so happy.
It's already paid for itself.
Yeah, that is really. It was €10 well spent.
I suppose we should actually, talking about wrestling.
I'm gonna start talking about CCW because they had a couple of shows on in Middleton. They had shows on in Middleton, Clonakilty, I think, and the Glen, which is about 2 minutes up the road from me. And apparently they all went off without a hitch, and they were all fantastic. And I didn't hear a single bad word about them. And they're all leading up to their summer. I tried to go to the Glen one, but I didn't get back in time. By the time I got back, it had already started. And by the time I would have got up there, it would have been over in. So I would have been like,
you're a great fan of CCW. You've gone to like zero.
The worst thing is they keep putting on the shows times that I'm like completely like. There's some of all shows on the same day I'm going out for my birthday, so it's the day after my birthday, and I'm trying to like. I would go by myself, but I have a whole plan with a lot of other people, and like I think one of them likes wrestling, so I'm not going to bring a fucking party of 20 to a wrestling show where one of them gets what's going on. And it's just me. Where's Dan gone?
His battery's gone. No, I think he's gone.
He'll be back, and in greater numbers.
Thanks for the Star Wars reference. Yeah, they haven't announced much yet. I think the first match they announced was
Jody Fleisch is in it, isn't he?
Yeah, Jody Fleisch versus Luke Garvin.
Sorry, they have announced the second match. Hold on.
What did they? Look at Amy on the fucking pulse.
Match number 2 next. Jurn Simmons versus Ricky Combat. Jurn.
No way.
Who?
You don't know Urine Simmons?
Do you know what? No,
Jurn Simmons?
the name doesn't ring a bell, but I might know.
Actually,
if I
Aaron, I think don't go near him.
Oh, it's one of the. Oh, he looks like a fucking badass. Jesus Christ.
His entrance is like 10 minutes long, though.
Is it?
Yeah, he plays
Oh no! Oh fuck it anyway.
Oh,
Is she okay?
Justy's song we're singing. It's I'm so humble is what we're singing. I'm fucking raging.
Tweet that to Justy, he'd be happy.
So humble. I'm so humble.
do you know who we need to get on this? I love how we just completely veered off and I'm on my tablet. You're listening to music and Alex is just sitting there like, Jesus.
Alex is just like, this is what happens when you get old and senile.
Attention span's just going. We're just like.
What makes it worse is you actually put the live link in the forum for people to watch this.
We had, do you know what the funny thing was as well? We had one viewer up to the point they started ranting, and it went. I caught on to that earlier, but I was just starting to get going, and I didn't want to stop.
Also, what makes this even better is we also lost one of our podcasts.
This is a professional outfit with professional people.
Dan started thinking more about your randoms, just like, fuck this guy, I can't do it anymore. Long live the dick flip.
Yeah, there's not really. We've been off for 2 weeks, right? And I looked at shit that happened on Raw. Nothing of note. Bar Braun Strowman firing the fucking announcer's chair at Roman Reigns.
He took it like a fucking champ.
Yeah.
Dan just put into the chat, fucking hell.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, he took it well. That feud, I didn't really like a couple of months ago, right, when that photo came out of remember when they were both in Rome? No, remember when they were both in Rome and they were just like very close to each other. I didn't really like that.
Kayfabe being broken.
You can still keep it there. Christ.
How shocking is that?
Oh, fuck off, Alex. Well, yeah, I didn't really like because it kind of killed it for me a bit. But then he got injured soon after. So when he came back, I had completely forgot that happened. So I was like, this is the one, like, if someone told me 7 or 8 months ago, going into WrestleMania, a Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns would have probably the best male feud of the last, year, let's say?
Yeah.
A couple of years, I'd have probably laughed at you. I actually believe these two lads want to really beat the shit out of each other. It's fucking fantastic. I hope it never ends.
Probably never will, though, the way Raw repeats matches. They'll be on match like 10,000 by December.
Thing is, like, you could easily put, like, this is... If Braun Strowman stays around and Roman Reigns stays around for the next couple of years and they don't move and they just stay in WWE, this could be this with the right booking and the right placement and everything. This could. I'm trying invite.
Yeah. He's like a thing The Simpsons. Can I come too? Window goes up.
No. Oh. Yeah, give that the right. That could be. I'm not saying it'll be on the level of a Rock Austin. He'd be fucking damn near close.
And I don't think they can book that well, though. Keep interesting.
The booking's well so far. I don't want this to fall in anytime soon. Fighting rivalry.
I don't know. Yeah,
The thing is, they'll have about 20 more matches by the time this year is over, and by that point, we'll be sick of it. Like,
although,
especially if they have something good, you get sick of it very quickly.
This is a lovely segue into what I want to talk about now. Because apparently there's another shake-up coming soon. News came out that they want to do 2 shake-ups a year. So they don't want to do one big draft. They just want to flip it about every couple of weeks, every couple of months.
Waiting for Vince changing his mind every second minute.
Do you know? Oh my God! Do you know what angered me actually during the week? So the news came out that Vince McMahon wasn't. Apparently, he wasn't too happy with Nakamura fucking up that suplex.
That was all on Cena, though.
I looked at it. It was a bit of both. It was a fuck up. It happens. Like, apparently, Vince McMahon was very pissed off at that whole thing, right? Which you can expect. John Cena is probably his only mainstream draw at the moment, right? Any comment section other than R1 was ridiculous.
The thing is,
oh my God, this is Vince McMahon out of touch with wrestling. What? He's out of touch with wrestling because he doesn't want to see his biggest draw get his fucking what? The fuck are you on?
To be fair though, Nakamura is loved by the internet fans. Like, and
A
if
little
he
bit.
wins the title, they will still love him. And then when he wins the title, they'll be like,
Because
hey,
you know what
shit.
happens? So what happens in the very first title run for anyone, any indie darling? It's shite.
Man can't get back in.
Great.
Sorry. This is not my fault.
I know, just blame Aaron. That's all I do.
No wonder Aaron wants to kick your ass.
Between calling him old and a Jim Cornette mark, he must hate me just a little bit, but you know.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Actually, as I was saying there, that I might have to go to Dublin. I'm actually already going up. I might actually go to Dublin as well, even for just that show, because I love Cody Rhodes.
It's gonna be a great show, and they're not doing it up in Belfast either, so it definitely would be one to worth. Make the trip down. Be a fan.
Up.
Yeah.
I live in Cork, Amy.
Sorry, everything is down to me. I'm sorry. Everywhere I was like, I'm just going down the road, even though I'm going up to Belfast. Yeah, I'm just going down to Belfast. Everything is down to me. But no, seriously, it'll be well worth it.
You see, it just, as I said, it's like about a month before I fuck off to Raw, Philadelphia for a week, so it'll be...
Call yourself a wrestling fan.
Call himself an Irish wrestling man. It's wrestling. He doesn't go.
You're
fuck the tweet.
Come to Dublin, Jesus! It's not that bad. Plus, you'll get to kick Alex's ass while I'm drunk. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, like that sounds like the best crack for a podcast idea. Just Amy drinking and egging you on.
It'll be me. It'll start off real nice, just me being all laughing, joking around, and then the drunker I get, like, yeah, you
stand back, yeah. So how the fight's gonna happen, right? Nothing will get mentioned for the entire show. You'll get pissed, I'll get pissed, and Alex will be, soupy after about 2 bottles because he's a child. And
12.
Yeah. And 1 second there.
He goes from kicking my ass to wanting his cat.
Nothing will get mentioned anyway, right? We'll all have drink inside us, and Amy will just stand there, just the Wonder Woman movie, with Ares, the way he doesn't actually cause World War One, he just gives everybody else the tools to. And he just walks past going, "I thought you wanted to have a fight." Me just going, bang.
It'll be me coming up to you, being like, "Do you remember all that shit that Alex was saying to you? I can't believe you're not even saying anything to him. Like, you're face to face. Fucking go for it." And then going over to Alex, remember how angry we were at the whole Marty situation? Take that aggression. And then I'll just be I'll just be pushing Dan back, being like, "Look what I did. Look what I did." Rick Cord, send it to the lad Bible.
Just somebody in the back, one fella in the back going, "World Star." As we're one about there, the 2 lads, Strowman and Reigns, probably fight forever because apparently the new shake-up will happen soon because there's low ratings since the last one took place, and the potential names to get transferred are Reigns, Rollins, Balor, Club, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Mahal, and then Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, Naomi, and Tamina. I also expected all to switch brands. The two that actually shocked me was Enzo might go back to NXT, and so might Mojo.
Yeah.
He just won the Battle Royal, and he might be getting sent back down to NXT.
That was so bad. So they only did that to see friends with your man from the Patriots.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I would have much rather, in hindsight, I would have much rather Jinder Mahal won that now.
Yeah, it would have made sense.
You could have easily had Jinder Mahal have the two lads bring down the trophy as he held up the belt. It would have been a cool visual.
But WWE doesn't book more than 2 hours ahead, so they didn't think of that.
But yeah, that's apparently going to happen sometime after SummerSlam.
That would actually make SmackDown the better show.
Put it this way, if SmackDown got, let's say, Reigns and Balor, and then Raw got Orton and Styles,
I wouldn't.
you put Reigns and Balor on Raw. No, Reigns and Balor. Jesus, Reigns and Balor on SmackDown. AJ Styles and Orton on Raw. And give SmackDown Sasha. Switch the four names I have here. Naomi and Tamina to Raw, and Banks and Jax to SmackDown. That'd be fucking cool, I say.
SmackDown's the best show though. Easily will blow Raw away every week.
Because they still haven't found that balance between the two shows yet. I still very
I don't
much.
think they will. They're just because they keep changing them so often that whenever something goes right, they change it and mess it up. And
Styles was right why he said that.
They were doing good before the last change. SmackDown was doing really good. Raw was doing all right.
SmackDown didn't even do that bad afterwards. They actually got a decent number of lads in. They got Jericho. They got Owens.
Was at his best on SmackDown. They moved him. Bray was having a decent run. They moved him for no reason. They kind of it ruined a lot of kind of momentum. A lot of people were building. So.
No, that superstar cycle beforehand.
Depends how you want to look at it. Did it? I mean, Alexa Bliss has gone to Raw and managed to be the standout diva the standout wrestler, women's wrestler, out of everyone there.
SmackDown, regardless. And even
she has been though. I think I said this as well a couple of weeks ago. I was convinced she was going to sink like a fucking rock on Raw. Was convinced of it, like.
And that's all you need to survive on Raw.
That is
that is all you need, yeah.
And
one second there. 1 second. So you wanted me to call you. I wanted to call you for weeks. I know you called me during a podcast.
Does he know we can see her?
I'm doing a podcast. Okay, 1 second there. 1 second there. 1 second there. Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no! I just hold it. No. Oh, 1 second there. No. I will mute that.
It's okay, guys. I can lip read. I'll be honest with you. I have nothing to add with regards to Raw or SmackDown because I haven't watched any of it at all.
I missed half of Raw and I can't remember SmackDown.
I have them recorded to actually watch, and I just haven't gotten around to it. What I find myself doing is literally I'll Google the results and then I'll watch whatever videos they put up on YouTube because that's
2 or 3 long videos. That's all you need.
Again, though, I'm a biased bitch. I don't even look at all the superstars. I like their sets things, and that's it, and I'll do it, and that's all.
I agree. I agree.
I'm still raging over this old fucking dangling the shield in front of me and ripping it apart all at the same time.
Yes.
That is beautiful booking, though. Oh my god.
Oh, it is.
Why? Because it's breaking my heart. That's why it's beautiful booking to you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Aaron.
No, but to be fair, this is.
No, screw this. You make your arse. You get down to you get up to Dublin, Scrappermania. I'm gonna fight in Alex's place. Alex, I'm gonna beat a bitch for you.
Dan, you're in my place.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Whoever pays me more.
I'll get so agitated that bottle of wine will just be smashed and used as a weapon. Hardcore match! Admin Amy's lost the plot.
Finally snapped.
I did have some at one point. Bitch, I was defending you, okay?
I know. You know. Once the shield broke, I think you broke too.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say though, like,
so long to get over that. I'm still not over it.
Can you imagine the pop at SummerSlam when they finally bump fists?
Or the heat that Dean Ambrose will get when he turns.
Oh God! He should bump his fist, grab it, and fucking deck him in the middle of the ring. That would be beautiful. It would be Triple H turning on Shawn Michaels when they put back the X for like a night, like 10, 15 years ago. Oh my God! I want that to happen so bad. I'm so happy. I really want that to happen, and I am going to be devastated when it doesn't.
I think I'm having a panic attack. I can't. I actually can't. I can't stop.
That would actually be entertaining as well. It wouldn't just be a good moment.
Because this would be the
watching.
perfect way as well of getting set over as a face properly, because he's sort of floundering. He's not doing as well as I thought he would.
It makes too much sense. WWE won't do it.
When they had the chance.
Say that again?
What?
Yeah, they should have turned him when they had the chance.
They still have a chance to turn him though.
But they had the best chance ever when he was naturally coming back, got a huge pop, and then they go, no, fuck yous.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when he came in, it was after they aired the WWE 24 on him, and literally got everyone been like, fuck. Like, you really kind of want him now to come back and actually succeed. And then straight away he comes out, and then they just went, no, keep going on the heel. You're just kind of like, nah. They killed that. Like, he should have turned there and then.
It was like when Randy Orton as well came back before Mania. Remember when he turned them and he went back with the Authority for like 3 weeks, and everyone was like,
yeah.
Why? Because they wanted to cheer Randy Orton as well. Like, they did actually want to cheer him that night.
They like get sick of whatever he's doing after like 6 months, and then go, "Oh yeah, turn heel," and then he's heel for 6 months. Go, turn face. It's just not good.
What was that, Alex? I didn't get any of that.
It's really just me calling Randy Orton shite, so.
I didn't really used to like Randy Orton. Yes.
I used to love Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's best run for me was his run with was it leading into that dreadful match with Triple H at WrestleMania?
The Legacy.
By God, that was with Legacy. Jesus Christ, that was fucking amazing. Because I was like,
such a fucking amazing heel.
And then they took all the heat out of it when they said, "Oh yeah, if you get disqualified, Triple H, you lose your belt." That just killed everything out of it.
And it went on after Shawn Michaels Undertaker, so
yeah.
That too, yeah.
Drink. Well, that they could. I don't think that they could. Like, they could have easily have not even topped it as such, but been on par with it. If that stipulation, right there, Amy. I'm going to make a joke. I want to make a joke, but I'm not. I'm not.
What?
Because this is a PG podcast and has had me saying fucking retard 10 times already. Okay?
What was
that? Fucking hilarious.
We've broken Amy, like she's
just gone. I said that could have been on par with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, and she just lost it. You need to learn how to swallow, Amy. That wasn't even the joke I was going for either. That just came.
I don't know how I managed to do it. And then all I heard was like, "You alright there, Amy?" I'm like, "Fuck fuck, don't make me laugh now.
Oh,
Swallowed.
Yeah, you should have swallowed. After 27 years in this earth, you should have swallowed.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Come.
was there anything else? Was there any more wrestling stuff that? Because this podcast has only been an hour and a half. Surely there was more in the last 2 weeks.
It hasn't been that good. I mean, there's been the G1, but that's about it.
Go on, Alex. You go on your G1 shit there. Fucking fill up there half an hour. Some shit.
Wait about half an hour.
It's all right. We can talk about the new Being the Elite as well after this.
Yeah. So
Oh,
basically,
by the way, I haven't said this. I haven't said this the entire podcast. Fuck the Young Bucks.
fuck the revival.
Go on.
Basically, guys with funny names have been beating the shit out of each other for like the last month. And so today, Naito and Tanahashi had a good match. Naito won his block. And Kenny Omega is facing Kazuchika Okada tomorrow in the only match we're watching. That's about it.
You gave us 2 minutes.
There's been like 19 consecutive days of that shit. I ain't watching all that.
You're our correspondent for Japan.
Yeah, we rely on you for Japanese news. Fuck you, then. Oh, the revival got injured. The fuck?
Yep.
Yes, Scott.
I couldn't remember which one, so I didn't bother mentioning it.
Scott Dawson got injured.
Scott Dawson got injured.
As well, Trevor Lee saying he was miles better than half the 205 live fucking roster. Fuck off, mate.
Yeah. Well, although,
Keane
to
is
be fair, is better than the cruiserweight division.
Yeah. Okay. If this was 2 months ago, I would have agreed, but I'm actually willing to defend that cruiserweight division for the simple reason is that that's finally, and albeit very slowly, starting to come into its own.
I like the cruiserweights. I always had to have a bit of a soft spot now for the cruiserweights.
What they needed was Austin Aries to stay, but they need a big name in that roster, like something that'll make people go, "Oh shit!" You know what I mean?
Paris Girl. Or like the Pentagon.
Yes. Can you imagine? Although I would be devastated to see him stuck in as a cruiserweight, though.
Somebody with that sort of like indie cred to push, because otherwise nobody's really gonna like accept.
Like you can see as
What's
well.
Adam Cole up to this?
Oh Jesus! I hate
Don't go, baby. Don't go. Don't go, baby.
Oh,
Can I
Dolph
mute Amy again?
Ziggler's not been on TV recently, apparently, because they have nothing for him.
But he's talentless. Like I'm sick of him. He's
Hold on, no, I said hold the fuck on, no. What?
Oh, yes!
Did you just say Dolph Ziggler was talentless?
Oh,
This coming from the biggest indie smirk, I think, in the entire forum. What?
yeah, I know who say I'm on now.
can't cut a promo to David Bowie like he belongs to the 70s. He's atrocious, and I never want to see him on WWE TV again. Or in
This is your last ever time in this podcast, and you apologize. Fuck me.
Bitch face anymore.
what?
I'm no longer in resting bitch face.
No, you're not. You're actually, you just look like you're shocked all the time.
I think he is after that Dolph Ziggler comment.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
That was amazing.
It was brilliant.
I just Aaron's fucking expression went from.
I actually thought I thought my brain was about to pop. I've never heard the sentence, carrots.
Dolph Ziggler, talentless.
The same sentence.
Oh my god. Aaron is totally gonna come down. He's gonna come up to Dublin, and that's gonna be like on Alex's like grave. Your grave mark is like famous last words. Dolph Ziggler's talent.
Honestly, Aaron, you need to come to Dublin and you need to come dressed as Jim Cornette.
Alex, dress up as Joey Ryan.
Although, to be fair, right, I want that to happen. The funny thing is, my hair is more like Joey Ryan's because it's a bit longer than he's more like Jim Cornette because it's a bit shorter. So,
God, that'd be great if somebody could reenact in the queue Joey Ryan, dick flipping Jim Cornette.
Yes. Go for
Yeah. Oh my God, please.
think about it.
pre-show entertainment.
Oh, no. When someone says they think about it, the answer is always no. No, I'm a woman. I know these things. Just
No, but that needs to be done. There needs to be in queue entertainment. Just like we had the Undertaker guy, but we had nobody else to go up against him.
Oh yeah.
We need to have people coming dressed as wrestlers and having matches in the queue.
If I can find a way, right, this is the biggest reason. If I can find a way of getting the most hideous suit in human existence,
Any charity shop.
right, okay,
die. We'll get it anyway.
right. I'll fine. If I can get up, I'll do it.
You're gonna
December.
Alex, you're gonna die.
Motherfucker! Did you ever hear Bruce Pritchard's like impersonation of Jim Cornette? His voice just goes up about 10 octave and is like, "What the fuck? You stupid motherfucker! Fucking Joey Ryan, stupid fucking dicks,
You kind of sounded like Michael Jackson there, but whatever.
That's what the song sounds like. To be fair, that's what the song sounds like. If you ever listen to that, it's really funny. Apparently as well, the 4 horsewomen of the UFC are going to face the 4 horsewomen of the WWE. They hope for SummerSlam. Although that's sorry for Survivor Series. That's what they want it for, as like an elimination match. Because apparently Ronda Rousey's gone into training already with Kendrick.
Yeah, because Kendrick has great history of training talent, like
Look,
Eva
Ava
Marie.
never, ever going to put together a competent match. I don't think he could have done anything. You could have put her in there and she would have not.
I think realistically, hold on. I think realistically, the only reason why they sent him, like they sent her to be trained by him, is because they're like,
Name is gone.
what?
You're going to have to say that again because you just stalled when you were like this.
No, you stalled.
Sorry.
We didn't.
Did I stall?
Yeah, you stalled. We didn't.
Oh, did you all hear what I was saying then?
Yeah.
Oh, can you repeat that, please?
You're just.
I think the only reason why they sent Eva to Brian to train was just so they could show him on Total Divas and be like, yeah, we're bringing Brian back to WWE, and this is how we're going to introduce it.
Oh God.
The only reason why.
If Brian Kendrick can't get decent wrestling talent over there, you've got no hope.
Oh, Brian Kendrick.
I'm trying to like get some shit here.
He was a great gimmick.
Oh my God! Hold on a minute. The Rock has a beard.
Oh yeah, it's great.
What? I have to see this.
Why the fuck is Dana Brooks still on Raw fighting for like #1 contender spot for that women's belt? Jesus.
Why not?
The women's division is that thin and Raw.
What's even better isn't she dating Dolph Ziggler? She
I-
has more TV time than Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, somebody said that as well. I don't think so because I follow her on Instagram and she posts on Instagram a lot. And if she was going out with Ziggler or around him that much, you'd have seen her pop in. He would have seen him pop into it at least once.
I thought she had
now.
I thought she had a fella for years. But she was kind of like your one Mandy. Mandy, what's it called?
I'm gonna check it now. Hold on.
Wait, can they end this fucking into a more again? I'm already sick of it. This thing's coming up my face. I'm fucking sick of it. It's getting annoying.
It's such a terrible storyline.
Yeah.
It started off well, but it's just kind of gone downhill from there.
It should have ended after that squash match. It should have ended after the squash match.
As soon as Big Show was involved.
Well, they should have just like moved on to Big Show and Cass and left Enzo out of it.
They should have, yeah, because apparently that was supposed to be the outright feud was supposed to be the two of them just beating the shit out of each other.
Cage again.
Wasting.
Oh, I heard a Booker T saying something stupid on Raw. Jason Jordan faced that fella Jean-Pierre Goulet or something. Yeah, what did Booker T say? I think he's from France. No, I think he's from Canada. And then Corey Graves, without the language, obviously going, fucking really? Let's spot there, bud. Thanks for that one. Fucking hell.
It's like, I wonder where Sheamus is from.
Yeah.
Oh, God knows.
Yeah, was he not? He was hometown guy.
Yeah.
We all know in future, if we want to get our WWE debut, just hang around backstage and just hope something happens to one of the other talent.
All Japan Pro Wrestling is starting to make a comeback, actually, in Japan.
Yeah.
Who is?
All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
like the 90s and something else. It's starting to make a comeback all of a sudden. Some weird resurgence there.
They had their belt.
We mentioned it last week, but did we talk about Terry Funk coming out of retirement?
No.
No. Oh my God.
Is that honestly news anymore?
That man is literally.
He's coming out. He's about 72 or something like that. He's going out of retirement.
Oh God.
He's
going to die in a wrestling ring. Not
He
tell me
is.
that he's
That's
going to die in a wrestling ring.
die in the wrestling.
Mick didn't know because one of our group asked him when we got to meet him, and Mick hadn't got a clue. He said, "Oh, I thought he was unwell."
Jesus Christ!
That is never a good sign.
Mick didn't even know that Terry Funk is going back. That's bad.
I just saw something here. Apparently, no. Fucking tablet. I know this is UFC news, but it's.
Is it George St. Pierre?
I don't think he's ever going to fight, to be honest. Every fight. Yeah, but I don't think he's ever actually going to act in it because he was supposed to fight Michael Bisping something like fucking 6 months ago.
Yeah. All right.
The start of the year was when they announced the Bisping and Pierre fight, and then it got dropped, and then another fight he was supposed to have because of some fight that happened in the last card. It was so boring that Dana White went, "I'm not doing it."
Oh wow.
Because even my brother said it. UFC always hit that point where they can't just. It'd be like WWE just relying on wrestling. They need a super fight now once every couple of months.
Oh God, yeah.
We just don't have the names.
Yeah, they don't have the names, so they need to bring back some of the old lads to, boot like Pierre against anyone really is going to be a big draw. Like
that the rumors about Brock going back
Well,
with them.
There's a lot to gain for him going back, and he doesn't exactly have a whole lot left to do in WWE.
No, but that's the thing. Like, can you imagine though? Like, this sense, like at SummerSlam, who's in the fatal four-way at SummerSlam? Joe, Braun, and Roman. Right. So let's say, for example, Joe won at SummerSlam. Right. Brock. That's the end of Brock's run with WWE. He's done. He ends up going back. Like, I think I'd say they would build massively on Joe in that sense.
Oh yeah. He could hold that belt. He could hold that belt
with Joe.
Like, I mean, the build-up that they had when he was actually kind of going into his match with Brock, like there was actually I hate Brock Lesnar, but I started getting really invested in that storyline. Just because I was pure.
Why do you hate Brock Lesnar?
The novelty is worn off for me with him a long time ago.
I stopped liking him a few years ago as well.
I still like him. I still get excited when I know he's going to fight, like, because
I just don't think he should be champion. Is all.
I think no, he should be champion because they need a draw at the end of the day.
Well, he's
at the end of the day. at the end of the day, and Keane said this.
Draw actually going to be there.
Yeah, but listen, a month ago, Keane said this. He said this the week before you came on, Emmy. Emmy, apparently I should fucking know Emmy. Amy. Jesus Christ, Amy. Fucking Amy. Right? At this rate, right? For us, for pure wrestling fans, maybe not. Maybe he's not a draw for us. But to the casuals, you know Brock Lesnar's not going to be on TV that much. They're going to want to watch Raw to see him on it because they know he's not going to be there. So he's gone at SummerSlam. He's probably not going to be there to Survivor Series. And then he's not going to be there to Royal Rumble. You're only going to be able to see him.
Doesn't bother me in the slightest if he's back around.
Like, what's the point in popping one big rating if you're gonna like lose out on 10 weeks of rating?
Because the point of it is, and although it is a dead weight of trying to get ratings again, you need to pop it on the hopes that maybe 10 or 15,000 of them is going to go, I'll stick around because even though I came for Brock, I'm going to stay for Joe. Or I came for Brock, I'm going to stay for Strowman. Do you know what I mean?
They need the belt on there every week. Right.
It's you know what it's like? It's like OTT getting the English talent and the American talent in. They're going to bring that in to get somebody to get people in the door. You're going to come for them. You're going to stay for Devlin. Do you know what I mean?
If you're going to kind of point out something in a sense there, like you say English talent, Pete Dunne's kind of been there since the beginning.
Oh, I know. No, I'm not saying Pete Dunne in general. I'm just saying like Haskins or like Foley. Not even English talent. Foley. Out of that entire audience the last time, I would gather to think maybe how many were there? Let's say 2,500 was it?
At the first one.
Yeah.
That first one was a sellout. That was 220.
That was 220 people.
Yeah, that's for the very first one when the Young Bucks were there. It's 2,200.
Or 2,200. Yeah. So you're going to get people who maybe didn't know what OTT was. They said they didn't know what Irish wrestling was that big, but they're sort of wrestling fans. Let's say they would have went to the OTT show because of the Bucks, and then realized, fuck, this is good. Do you know what I mean?
They didn't give the Bucks the titles and bring them back like 3 months later. Like, you can be a draw without having the titles.
Yeah, but see,
like, Brock can be a draw, but I just don't want him to be a draw with the belt because Raw gets the belt.
So, okay,
if he was going to be there, I don't want him as a champion.
So who would you wait when he won that belt? When he won that belt, yeah. Who else are you going to give it to?
Braun, Samoa Joe,
Braun and Samoa Joe were not far up that card to fucking give it to him. He was certainly not losing that belt in his first defense. At that point, when he won the belt, and at that point with the going into the card, there was no one else you could have given that to except for Reigns.
Yeah. But the thing is,
really think that they were going to end a third Mania with Reigns is fucking in the title match?
I'm not saying.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't.
It's true.
Surprised that Vince didn't do that.
They still ended it with Reigns.
Yeah, they ended it with Reigns fucking taking out the biggest draw ever.
Oh my god, they're going to put the belt on Reigns.
Probably no.
I can actually see them putting it on Strowman.
They're gonna sit like that would be his whole tagline. Then being like, "A bitch, as I told you, it's my yard now. I'm your champion." Oh my god, I've lost the will to live.
Do you know what they should do?
I'm not finished with you yet.
Do you know what they should do? Put it on fucking. Put it on Joe. Leave Joe run roughshod.
I would love to see the belt on Joe. I think Joe would actually bring something back to that belt.
Give it what I would do personally, right? That's how I would book it. Give it to Joe or Strowman. Either one doesn't matter. Leave them.
Did the youngest podcast just complain that Joe was too old?
What?
Yeah. He's a bit too old.
Hold on a second. We just had a podcast where you said
in the dark, so we didn't know it was you talking.
I can hear him.
Yeah, Joe is a bit too old to carry the responsibility of being champion week to week. I mean, his body is physically broken down.
And Brock isn't.
Brock isn't there week to week.
Alex, shut up and go sit in the corner. I actually don't even.
Jesus Christ.
I need a moment. Just go sit in the corner.
He's older.
Yeah, but he's not there every fucking week. That's what I'm saying.
They're not.
I'm actually on the verge of just below. I thought he was gone.
Do you remember when I jokingly said we'll end up having a fight on this and we'll all just be sitting in silence? This is the fucking cause of it.
This fucking cat disapproves very much with your stupid. Jesus Christ. He's so angry he doesn't want to be in my fuck out. That worked out better than expected. I actually am. Do you know what? I'm not even going to dress up as Cornet. I'm going to run up there with a fucking tennis racket myself and batter you over the head with it. Just common sense. Samoa Joe's too old to be WWE. The fuck is that about? Up until the fucking mid-90s, they didn't even have the champion is under the age of 30. The youngest champion before Lesnar was Yokozuna at 26. I'm going to look this up because I need to find out the youngest champions before that. The whole old thing is dead. Like, not dead, but...
Was Randy Orton not the youngest champion at like 22 or something?
No, he's the youngest world heavyweight champion. The youngest WWE champion was Lesnar.
Yes. Difference.
Sorry.
Fucking difference now. Alex, put a bit of light there on you, please, will ya? So I can see your stupid face.
No, he deserves to be sitting in the dark for what he just said.
I just want to point out as well, actually, Vince McMahon won that title at the age of 54.
Yes.
You only had it for a night, though, wasn't it?
Doesn't matter, he still had it.
Hang on a second, that is more the point. He's older and he was there every week.
Yeah, we didn't wrestle every week.
Aaron, why aren't you sitting in the corner? I thought I told you to go and sit in the corner.
She's not. She's the admin. She will fucking kick you out of that.
I'm actually so frustrated at what I can't comprehend what you have actually said, that you think Joe is too old.
The funniest thing is, you didn't even hear him saying it until I just brought your attention to it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it worse. It was literally, he was probably thinking, oh shit, they haven't noticed it, I'm grand. And then as soon as you said that, both me and Aaron had fucking aneurysms. We're just like, no.
Aaron, when I signed up to this, I told you I would say ridiculous shit. And you were like, oh, that's perfect. You were what?
Ridiculous shit is like me getting ratty because of a dick spot. Not saying that Dolph Ziggler has no talent and fucking Samoa Joe's too old to be WWE champion.
You're tearing us apart, Alex.
Good room reference down over like that. The youngest WWE champion ever is Brock Lesnar. Then it's Yokozuna. Then it's The Rock. Like, most of these happened in the 90s. You got Taker in the 90s. Randy Orton was 27. He's the 5th youngest champion ever. And that's when he beat Triple H for that No Mercy, when they fucking pass around that belt 2 times in the one night. Like 3 times in the one night.
Yeah.
Bruno was 27. Shit, was Bruno only 27 when he won the belt? Like, fuck. I've learned something new today. Big Show was 27. John Cena was 27. Ivan Kozlov was 28. And Pedro Morales was 28. Actually, that shows all the people who won this at a young age. Most.
Samoa Joe 38.
Yeah. Can I ask? How Batista would have been the same age? When Batista was at the top of his shit with John Cena and Raw, he would have been the same age. Batista's 49 now. His last run with that belt would have been what? When he was 40?
Yeah.
Yeah? If that doesn't back up my fucking point, I don't know what does.
Style. Strong style for so long. Physically, he's not what he used to be. And his matches suffer for him.
His matches are better now than what they were. And I'm willing to go out on a limb and say that as well. His matches are better now than what they were then.
AJ Styles is older. Pretty sure AJ Styles is older as well.
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
I love how this has gone into, like, we're naming out people that are older than Samoa Joe to back up our points. That he was fucking stupid. Jesus Christ.
He's younger than
Alex. Guess what? No, look, lads. This is an easy way of settling this. Alex is wrong.
Yes.
Alex is wrong.
But we need
Alex
to
is always
back up why he's wrong. Right?
because I said so.
Stone Cold, Amy. Stone Cold.
I want to
I'm
go over.
so, I can't. I'm actually so annoyed at this.
She's actually gone.
You have
Okay.
I forgot that was funny there because you left and I forgot to change the camera, so I know it's just stuck in your bedroom again for another couple of seconds.
At least I had the camera angled this way so you can't actually see in my bedroom. It's just the wall.
Oh, no.
Alex, seriously, you've pissed me off so much at this now. I'm googling everything and anything I can now just to fucking.
How old was Goldberg?
My point on it. Yeah, Goldberg's way older. Goldberg's like.
Oh my god, Goldberg's in his 50s!
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Well,
What
to be fair, he did say he couldn't hold the belt week in, week out. Goldberg was actually too old to hold that belt week in, week out. So we'll give him a pass on that one.
Yeah, is that the limit?
In saying that, though, Goldberg made more appearances with the belt in his only title reign than Brock Lesnar has in all of his combined.
Yes.
Boom.
What the fuck was that? Was that the Joey thing from Friends?
Yeah. The Ross thing.
Yeah. You're using some.
What? I'm using so many 90s references today. It's not even like.
If you haven't liked anyone, no, you haven't.
I'm just trying to find a list of the oldest champions ever. I can't seem to get that.
Right, hang on a second.
Because it's so bloody long.
So Vince McMahon is the oldest one ever.
At 54.
54, yeah.
Oh yeah, because Hogan was younger. Hogan was like 52, 51, something like that, was it?
And Hogan did actually hold that belt week in and week out. And he did house shows as well when he came back.
Yes.
2000.
Hulk Hogan, I don't give a fuck. No, he only did 2 moves in the WWE. Hulk Hogan could run rings around anyone in that company. And shown by his Japanese shit. He was a good wrestler. He just didn't need to do that in WWE because his name, face, and fucking look got him where he needed to be. So don't even dare say Hulk Hogan's not a good enough wrestler. You little shit, yeah.
That was the era where the style only needed 2 or 3 moves.
Look, I just realised something here. While all of us are freaking out over what Alex said, that little shit is just leaning back on his bed and like, look at that fire that's there. He's just like, I'm watching this shit burn.
This used to be so much. John Cena has actually the most reigns as WWE champion.
Yeah.
At 13.
13, yeah. We're all learning new things today.
Yeah. Yeah, we're learning that Alex is just a fucking little shit. Respect your damn elders. I said this to you in the chat before. You need to respect your elders, boy.
Oh my God. Wow, what did he do?
That would be
an matter.
You little shit, you.
Insulted Amy personally.
Here's a question for you.
I actually feel personally insulted.
Who's the heaviest? Let me ask you, who's the heaviest champion ever?
Yokozuna.
Shit.
That's obvious.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Woman that won. Like Buster.
Was heavier than Andre the Giant.
Yeah, he was 568 pounds. I want to ask who's the lightest, but I feel like that's also a dumb question.
The lightest champion.
Yeah. Come on.
Brian?
Nope. Shit. I thought this would be the easy one.
Balor.
I even knew this before I even read it.
Was it Balor?
No.
Hey,
No.
surely it's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mysterio only had the belt once. He held it on Raw for one night. So he was technically the lightest ever champion at 175 pounds.
he didn't hold it for even a night. It was only for a few months, wasn't it?
No, night.
Wait, who was this?
Rey Mysterio. Remember when CM Punk fucked off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has the shortest reign as WWE champion?
Roman Reigns.
Say it again?
Roman Reigns.
Nope.
Kane?
Nope.
Seth Rollins.
Nope.
Jeff Hardy.
You're all going in days. I want you to go down to a whole night.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I said
With-
Seth Rollins.
Within 10 minutes.
Is this like? Does this count that scramble shit that they did?
Nope.
Where like the
No,
best
they don't count. They don't count.
I'm sorry. I'm still sticking with Seth Rollins on that one.
No, it was Andre the Giant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
was
held it
technically
for a minute.
champion for a minute and a half until the belt got taken off him when he handed it over to
Oh,
And Alex
I only looked at that as well.
doesn't know. People stop.
What was that then?
Oh, this is fun.
I actually didn't hear what you said.
Do you literally have like a sheet of stuff just to annoy us? What?
I think he does.
No.
Definitely don't.
Whenever it's still live and you three are just like.
Joe. Dear God.
Sorry, I'm still here. I'm still processing.
So we go with people we think are around the same age as Samoa Joe because I just cannot find a list of oldest champions ever. So we'll say Chris Jericho. How old was he when he had his bet when he won the World Heavyweight title the last time?
45.
He's about that now, so he was about 38, 39.
Yeah, so he's in his place.
Yeah. So he was in, week out, and put on probably the feud of that entire year against Shawn Michaels. That ladder match.
Sorry, who just belched? Who just belched?
No.
No.
One me.
It was me.
I know. It was me.
Little shit.
What? It wasn't. I'm as short of tightrope as it is.
You have Hulk Hogan, even though he only held it for 28 days, still. Taker, that's another one.
Being sponsored by Amazon.
Vacant. That man's been around since the 60s.
Champion in every promotion. This is Cutting Edge Podcast, people.
It is just the pinnacle of podcast. And to be fair, we have barely scraped 2 hours with this. The last time we did 3, no problem.
To be fair, we didn't even go into the detail on all 10 matches from OTT. Like, we literally talked about 3 of them.
It was too long a show, though. It's so hard to remember some of the details.
I wouldn't say it was too long. Like, it ran over, and like the woman suffered because of it. But
like, it ended up where like there was no heat for like the first 3 or 4 matches, and then the crowd got into it.
that was
like
because Devlin came out, and like I didn't know Mark Cross, whatever it was. So like, instinctively, it's like I want to cheer for Jordan, but then again, he's supposed to be heel. So it was like, who do you go for?
Yeah. So the first 2 matches were face versus face, so you know it's kind of hard to get
And
behind.
Well, there's another match as well. But the two tag teams shook hands with each other before the start of the match. So, well, clearly neither of you are bad guys. We can't boo either of you.
Yeah, they probably could have laid out the card a bit better, but
Here we go. I have it. Sorry, I have a list of the top 10 oldest champions ever. It's on the for fuck's sake.
I literally still looking. Like,
I know. This is how much you've annoyed him.
they won't prove me. They won't.
You've made this effort where he's actually Googling shit.
Like,
I don't have Google on this. I'm binging this shit.
Oh, you're using Amazon, Google stuff. I have Google Play Store on mine. I have Chrome. I have everything. Ha!
Yeah, I don't have that because this tablet seemed like a good purchase at the time. And although it was, because it serves its purpose.
Use it.
Oh, God, I'm done. I know how to use a fucking tablet. Fucking dickhead.
I love how the heat's transferring to Dan. I'm happy with
Oh,
this.
no, you're still a dickhead. And I'm still proving you wrong on this.
You can prove me wrong, but I'm not going to change my mind.
I mean, like, I could obviously say more things to get heat, but like, I don't need to. I'm done. I get enough heat. I'm just amazed actually that you can understand me most of the time.
Yeah.
I thought there would be a language barrier. I thought there would have been some sort of language barrier, you know?
No, you're not that far from up north now for us to.
It's kind of funny that the three oldest WWE champions ever are McMahon, Hogan, and Triple H.
Says a lot.
That's right. That's right, yeah. Hulk Hogan was only 48 when he won that belt.
Wow.
Hang on a second. What age was Triple H again?
46.
So there's plenty of time for Cena to win it another.
Yeah.
And as we can see from the history of the company, that's more than likely to happen.
Yeah. No, Cena will probably be like.
Oh, no. I actually think that he's already got one more run with that belt in him. And that's just to break the record. But I think his days of being like a proper week in, week out champion are just done. Like.
Yeah, but do you think
He's
he can still do it currently and bring him back to the timer, and then he could win and just go off for a couple of months and still be champion? I mean, like, they've let The Rock do it, they've let Lesnar do it. Why couldn't
Cena wouldn't do that. They might want him to do it, but he wouldn't do that. I honestly don't think he'd do that. That would go against everything he's ever said.
I think if the price is right, Cena will do anything.
Totally, to be fair.
I can't find the list of the oldest champions, so I just gone into like the oldest wrestlers in the world that are currently living.
Oh, wow.
In all fairness, we threw off a fair few examples.
Yes, we did.
For him to prove him wrong.
Whatever.
Motherfucker, you are in Dublin. So am I. I will beat you with a fucking shoe.
Mae Young. I know.
Oh, I will beat you with the Marty Skrull Converse, and then I will take them on you.
Mae Young was 87 when she won the women's belt on Raw.
Yeah, and who said that was a good decision?
It's Mae Young. She could do whatever the fuck she wants.
You never ever disrespect Mae Young, Alex. I swear to Satan. I knew
That's
this.
A t-shirt that needs to be made. Alex, respect your elders.
Dory Funk Jr. He's
That's my authority.
Just in the face of old age.
Yeah.
You need a proper fucking beating from your So I'm actually I never ever felt old, right? I literally never felt old until that little shit turned up. And I thought me and him were gonna be on the same side. No, he very quickly pulled the fucking rug from under me on this one and just completely turned.
Samoa
I
Joe.
was not expecting.
Samoa Joe is too young. Jesus Christ.
You can almost
Too old.
Rollins turned on the shield.
Oh!
Oh, Dan. Don't mention the war.
That reference you get, but you don't understand anything else we've been talking about.
This is ridiculous. I mean, like, the stuff he doesn't know, but yet he knows a bloody reference from Faulty fucking Towers.
That's unreal.
Hey. Ah. Selective ageism.
Mae Young actually, when she defeated Sorry, no, because I just saw this, and this actually intrigued me. Mae Young is technically the oldest active wrestler to ever exist, because when she fought Lay Cool on Raw 7 years ago, she was 87. She's the oldest. She was the oldest active wrestler ever. What?
How many years ago?
7? 7. It'll be 7 years in November.
Jesus,
That old school. Remember that old school Raw where she came out and she called the two of them stuck up bitches or something like that. It was like, what the fuck? Vince McMahon in the back going, oh, bitch. What the fuck?
All right there.
Yeah, something happened there.
I'm sorry, just someone on the forum is literally just ripping into the name CCK, and I'm not impressed.
You're supposed to be doing a podcast, and you're being an admin at the same time.
I'm a woman multitasking.
You literally just said 2 hours ago, I can't multitask.
But you know what? Now that I'm so angry at Alex, I can't. To be angry, now that I have a reason to sort shit out, I'm just...
Why is Aaron still recording this live?
Because I actually don't even know. It's been quite an interesting podcast. The last 25 minutes has just been us on our tablets and phones as well.
There's been, you know, we've necessarily needed the phones to prove you wrong.
Yes.
So yeah, Joe will be grand.
Yeah, Joe will be grand as WWE champion. Anyone who thinks otherwise is just a stupid fucking indie mark. You're such a fucking modern day indie mark that Samoa Joe is too old for you. How is that even possible? How is that a thing?
Sorry, gentlemen and boy. How old is Kenny Omega now?
33, like. Yes.
He's not 33. He's older.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
No,
he's not
he's not.
33, is it? No.
Cannot be 33. He has to be older.
No.
Furiously typing.
We need like subtitles, like furious typed. Along those lines.
There's parts of them that could definitely be turned into GIFs.
How Dan just doesn't give a fuck though. You're just like twat.
Yeah, no, Dan gives a fuck, but if he goes onto anything else with his phone, his fucking speaker won't work again. His microphone won't work this time.
Don't worry, I'm doing this on the PlayStation.
Oh my god, Kenny Omega is only 33. Kenny Omega is younger than TJ Perkins.
Yep.
Fucking
How is that
Matt
possible?
Because he's Kenny Omega. He's like,
TJ Perkins.
Hey, can I ask, is TJ Perkins a heel? What's the story?
TJ Perkins is 36 and he still dabs. He's wrong on so many levels. So I don't even care if he's heel or face. He's 36 and he dabs. He needs a smack.
To be fair, does he look 36?
No, he doesn't. He's fucking Peter Pan, for Christ's sakes. He doesn't grow. He doesn't age. He doesn't grow up.
Much like fucking Alex.
I'm so angry at Alex, and this is why I'm so like.
I sat in a podcast and did a podcast with another human being who said that Dolph Ziggler has no talent. That has.
Samoa Joe is too fucking old.
Oh, like seriously.
I want the entire forum, every fucking member, all 1,000 of them, to give you shit for this for the rest of your life. I want the 2,000 people in the National Stadium.
Aaron, you know how our forum is. There probably will be people who'll agree with what Alex is saying.
I want them all kicked. I want every single one of them kicked. If one person inside that fucking forum agrees with Alex on 2 of those points, I want them kicked so far out of the fucking forum they never find it again.
oh my god.
You don't realize, like, there has to be a generational gap there. There's only 4 years. There's only 6 years between us. There's not that much between us.
That's a lot, to be fair.
My brother, I keep bringing my brother into this every week. If he knew what you just said, he'd probably come to Dublin himself and fucking smack you. Amy's so into her phone that she didn't even realize what just happened.
No, I heard what happened. I'm putting up a poll on the forum to find out who else thinks.
Oh my god! I can feel. Why did the world end? Well, somebody was doing a video podcast one day, and
maybe just not go live. Let's just end it there. And
oh,
No. You can't get away with this that easy.
yeah, I'll not get away with this, you little shit.
I'm so angry.
Can I ask Amy, because I feel like I'm right in saying this, do you know when Dolph Ziggler was at his prime? Do you know, like around the time he cashed in Money in the Bank? I'm going to give a random guess that you loved him so much you had most of his tops.
Never ever had a Dolph Ziggler shirt at all.
Really?
Never had any Ziggler merch. I will admit I will admit this now. The majority of my WWE merch is all Seth Rollins. The only reason I have any other is because they came in the slam crates.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it comes to my OTT merch, it's Baron 7 and Marty Skrull. And a Justy. I have a Justy top.
oh god,
Actually, did you see that video of Alexa Bliss going into the slam crate production place? Just picking up random dolls going, ew, and just fucking them away. I'm like, oh, this. I love Alexa Bliss so much. Like, it's the only diva I've been this interested. The only female wrestler this interested in, I think, ever. And I like women's wrestling, but she's the one I. Say that again.
That's a strong statement.
Like, I like female wrestlers. I love Lita when she was with the Hardy Boys. I enjoyed AJ before she got a little bit annoying near the end. I kind of liked Paige. But this is like the first one. Like, I don't buy WWE merch. She was the first WWE t-shirt I bought since Sheamus was the World Heavyweight Champion, and I got his top, and when CM Punk was doing his shit. And I think that was only the third t-shirt I ever bought from a wrestler. Was her top. And then my best friend, so-called best friend, had a load of bleach in a sink, didn't tell me it was there. I put the t-shirt on top of it, and I got fucking ruined.
no.
I mean,
With his best friend Alex reincarnated.
So that's why I'm hoping when I get to go to Raw in January that they'll still have that Twisted Doll one out. Do they know when she is out? The Twisted Doll one, I kind of want that one because that one's class. And the Acid Stain one that she has as well. I'm going to buy so much merch when I go over there. Jesus Christ.
Buying it on Euroshop because they overcharge for stuff at live shows.
What you can do, and I found this out, if you go onto the American website, you can buy it, say what show you're going to, and pick it right up there and then pay for it there and then.
Ooh.
So I plan on coming back with a Money in the Bank briefcase, a WWE belt, and every t-shirt from the main roster. Or at least I'm just going to buy them just for the sake of it. It's like, I'm not going to get many other time. I'm like, might as well.
I know. I think I get like one t-shirt like every couple of years.
Every time Seth Rollins has a new shirt, I get a new t-shirt.
I had another top as well. What was the other one? I got Alexa Bliss's one. Oh, Shane McMahon and John Cena's.
Actually, I have a Shane O'Mac jersey.
Oh, I didn't get that one. I should have got that one actually.
I have a Shane O'Mac jersey. I loved Shane O'Mac back in the day. Shane O'Mac.
Actually, when I got the John Cena one, it was really funny because the first time I went out with it, the old place that I used to work, like a lot of them inside are wrestling fans. One of them's just a casual wrestling fan. He knows his shit. But another one's like a proper mark, like loves the Young Bucks, watches Japanese. Basically an older version of Alex. Although he's in his 30s, so he'd probably think he was fucking Cena or some shit.
I don't think an older version of Alex exists.
He wasn't as bad as him though. But I remember one day.
Sorry, I just want to point out, if Alex keeps up with the way he's been acting, there's never going to be an older Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I went into work like the day after I got the T-shirt, and I walked in with the scene of top. So the one that he had to like change because it was like a bear company. I have that one, and it's decent. And I walked in, and I swear to God, the barman went, "You get the fuck out of my bar. I'm not leaving that shit in my bar." I was just like, okay, walked out. The funny thing was, the best thing about it was that because I was working inside there and because it was sunny, the kitchen door at the back was open. So I walked into the back and he goes, "You didn't say the kitchen, though, did you?" I just started looking at my timetable. Just get the fuck out! He just kicked me out the door.
How dare you? How dare you soil that bar's reputation by wearing John Cena merch?
Cena t-shirt as well.
Say that again?
It's a good time to mention that I also have a John Cena t-shirt.
Yeah, go on. I think we've hit that point now. Oh, it's socially acceptable to do so.
I love that.
Alex, what the fuck are you doing? It looks like you were on.
Alex is looking up nursing homes.
No, but the Champions League t-shirt.
I don't have a single t-shirt. I never went that far.
I also have a World Heavyweight title at the back there. I got it for my 21st birthday, and it was the biggest load of shit ever because it fell apart very quickly.
You get.
One second now. I actually get it there now for you because it's actually. I'll show you how bad it's gone.
How long have we been doing this for now? Like, what time are we at? Like
2 hours, 10 minutes.
Okay. I've come to the realization that once we hit the 2 hour mark, that's when we start getting like really honest and we start like spilling like most embarrassing merch we own sort of thing.
The thing is though, I wanted this belt because this is my favorite title ever. This is just, to me, this is the pinnacle of fucking wrestling belts, like, right? I have this 4 years. The nameplate faded. The stones along here are gone, and this is the best part of it. The back, the things at the back to keep it on, all came off after it fell once.
So it fell.
Yeah, it fell once. All those things came.
Okay.
Just the fact that it fell.
And the leather was so shit in the back, it's just fucking destroyed.
So you can get 2 different versions though.
You can get a replica version.
I got the commemorative one because I seen them online and they were like, "That's solid. It looks like, if you don't look at it too closely, it looks like the actual belt. It looks fine." But I didn't realize how much it would fall apart so easy. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to say this because I don't do any of the titles. I don't have any in them. But when I was getting the Slam crate, which I have to admit, like, came off pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah, the pins are actually deadly.
Right? This is actually the Winged Eagle one.
That's cool.
Intercontinental.
Yeah.
And the first one that they actually came out with for the pins.
That's nice.
They are class to have on a Seth Rollins lanyard. Legit, it actually is a Seth Rollins lanyard.
Right, I think I'm going to stop this because we have not really talked for the last 45 minutes.
No, we've just been angry.
Yeah. Because the fucking you, Alex!
Oh, sorry, stop! Is Samoa Joe too old to hold the title? 15 people have voted and all 15 of them have said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to write in Amy, because you're on the page right now, right? Get it right under a comment. Direct all your hate towards this to Alex.
Yeah.
He said he was too old.
Richards.
Alex, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I was gonna go full Jim Cornette. Stupid motherfucker.
I'm done.
Fucking motherfucker! Jesus Christ, my voice fucking cracked there. Fuck me.
I just commented. Right, I have 2 people who commented it. Sure, Trips had it last year. 2 years younger than Brock, so it's a no from me. Many years left in him, so I've commented, lads. Alex Richards, believe him to be too old. Direct all complaints to him.
This is to you, Alex. I knew that would come in handy.
Keane, you little shit!
He agreed. No. Say it again, Amy.
What? Keane fucking agreed that he is. Keane, you shit.
Aaron, go and invite me right now.
What?
Get Keane on here right now.
Oh my god. He's not. He fucking does that just to spite me, I think. Keane does shit just to spite me. He's like a disobedient child. He's like Alex.
The 2 of them are fucking young people. That's why.
But Keane at least has his fucking head screwed on.
Have you ever sat with Keane for more than 2 hours? No.
Well, no, but to be fair, when it comes to wrestling, he's young and he's an annoying shit, but he actually knows his shit. I'll give him that much. Keane knows his shit.
That is true.
And I did not like him when he joined the forum first.
Oh, there. Oh.
It's all coming out now.
The more I get to know Keane, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, you're actually.
The reason I like him is because he has the same sense of humor as I do.
Yeah.
Like, fucking young and my.
As soon as corporate Keane videos go up in the forum, I'm like, yes. I love the videos.
Subscribe to him on YouTube as well. You need to be. Get them updates.
38 is Keane. 38 is way too old. 35 is the peak age of a professional wrestler. That's why all world champions should be 35 years old, in my opinion.
Hang on a sec. How fucking old is Eric Rowan?
Oh, please.
Seen if he's saying 35, he's saying 35 for a reason.
Eric Rowan at 35!
Perfect.
Oh my god! I'm so excited I can't type!
That's the exact reason why he said 35. It's the only reason why he's saying that.
He thought as well that I guarantee you he read that not thinking that anyone would cop on to what he was saying.
Ian, who else is he going to be talking about?
God bless you, Dan Carr. God bless you.
Well, I'm going to stop this podcast and keep it on so we can talk because the podcast is finished now.
Yeah, God, yeah, done.